Hola, buenas tardes. Estamos aquí en nuestro campus de Concepción de la Facultad de Ingeniería de la Universidad del Desarrollo con un invitado internacional, Jouko KyllÖnen, un invitado que viene desde muy lejos, que viene desde Finlandia y que viene a hablarnos hoy de tecnología y tecnología aplicada también a uno de los temas más importantes que tenemos como desafío global, que es el tema del agua. Así que la entrevista va a ser en inglés. Good afternoon, Jouko. How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much for accepting this talking to us. We are going to make this interview so we can broadcast to the rest of our university community. And first of all, maybe we would like to know a bit about you, about yourself and a bit of your background. Can you maybe just explain a couple of words so people can know you a bit more?
My name is Jouko KyllÖnen. You pronounce it very well. And I'm from Finland. I have a background very long, so maybe I will give a short presentation rather than long. It would be take 6 or 7 hours. But basically I started when after graduated university as a technical research center. I was a research engineer for 9 years. And then we started to develop and research and develop mobile phones systems in Finland. And then I would make research in technical research center, and then I moved when they found the Nokia company. And I made a design and developed first Nokia mobile phones since 80s. And then I was working 30 years in Nokia, first running R&D and then start to make global sales worldwide. And after that, when Nokia, you remember what we happened, Microsoft bought our mobile phone store. Then I moved out Nokia and took my team and set up a ICT company. And then I was running 10 years ICT company. And then we planned something new that make that really benefit for people. And then we decided, after we have seen this system where we warm and air, this air pump, dropping water. So we did spot that, what's happening there, why there is water coming out. And then we started to develop and research, and then we found out that, hey, we possible can develop a system to produce water from air. And that I have been doing now 4 years, and we made a first prototype. And then now we have a system that we can sell for different purposes, drinkable water, industrial water, and so on. And we have done some business in Asia, Africa, and now with China we have possibility to come to Chile. And of course, the technology point of view, it's very simple. Actually, it has been already developed somehow in the universities early 40s already, that it's a question about condensate water from the air. So when our system, when we built that, we blow the air through the machine. And then we have a cooling system with measures first what is the air temperature, what is the humidity. And after that they see that what is a so-called dew point, means that water start to drop down. And cooling system makes this air coming close to dew point. And then start to drop the water, we call it gray water. And then after filtering, ultraviolet, we purify, and then it's drinkable water. And we have a system here to show that what does it mean and how it works.
Maybe just before going a bit into more details about this new endeavor where you are, it's interesting that in your professional career, you passed from a very high telecom technologies and amazing developments done by Nokia, and suddenly changing after so many years working there, changing to this new area on environmental technologies. Is there a reason in particular that motivated you, or was the reason the one that you say about trying to continue making technologies for society? What was that change?
Maybe I was basically in the beginning this kind of research mind of type that I got ideas and trying to invent something new all the time. And because of Nokia, it took some time to do all these things when we have this mobile phone, smartphone, this kind of internet devices, and all these kind of, it took so many years that jump out and start to do something really new and what is really mean for people in the world. So that this kind of basic development mind has been from the beginning.
That's amazing. In regards to the actual company that you are running with this equipment that transform water from the air, there are some local technologies in Chile. I don't know if you have seen the ones that they use in the Andes in particular, or more up north, with these walls that collect the moisture from the air, but maybe with not so much efficiency. But this interest on exploring that condensation process, it's been there also in local communities, where with the instruments that you are building, how do you perform? How do you increase the performance? How do you characterize that transformation from moisture to actual water that it could be drinkable?
It actually based on modular system. So as I was in Nokia development, this kind of module that we increase producing with more modules. So in this system also, that if we have a 100-liter system, then if we have 1,000 liter, we just put more these units together in one system. And that's a simple idea to increase the production.
Through modularity.
Yeah.
So you can think on a system that uses a small unit for certain environment. If you need more, you adapt it.
Exactly.
You added new modules.
Yeah.
Just to finish, we are in an engineering school. What will be your one important message for students that have to deal with new challenges upcoming in terms of environment, in terms of resources, but at the same time they are learning about these technologies that are around? And countries like Chile are not well known to develop technology, which is maybe different from Finland, which is Scandinavia is famous for having a culture of developing technologies. But is there an opportunity also for countries like Chile to participate into solving global problems through technology? What will be your message for these new upcoming engineering students?
There are a lot of opportunities, and I think that nowadays is more this kind of cooperation with different countries, different universities. So like I have, during the Nokia, I worked a lot with MIT in the US. And then I worked with Mexico, Monterrey University is a similar type of, so that like I was also in Asia and in Kazakhstan, for instance, that we have worked together with. So where I come from Oulu, it's North Finland, And there is a technical university, and I have done many projects in the university with different. So I think that the research is very important. Development is easier in a way because this is a different kind of. But like there is two kind of research. There is basic research, and then is this kind of how do you say it? Applying research. Exactly, because like now I'm taking, for instance, this system, this water system. I think that if we could, with you also, some kind of study and research further and further, maybe there is something you can improve. And also another thing is that Chile is different area than other. What is the best solution or application setup for your area?
Local conditions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there are still a lot of things to improve. But I have been in mining industry and oil and seeking a lot of because I have always idea that how we could see that we could change these chemical things we are using for natural things rather than destroying the ground.
That's excellent. Thank you very much for your time and for the message to our students.